ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 for Harbour DLC Live. As you can see, we have our friend Nick Valentine with us, and I thought today would be a great day to go back to that accursed pop factory so we can see what we have to see over there. For those of you that will recall, under my last horrendously ill-fated live stream, I was about to say something else there for a minute, but live stream, we went through the pop factory and I got confused and waylaid, and it was generally not a good time had by anyone, well, except maybe for you guys laughing at me because of how stupid I was when I was playing it. But that's beside the point. So, we were at the basement level of the factory, and there was a computer there that said its biometrics were synced to prototype synths. Well, we happen to have a prototype synth here in Mr. Valentine. So, we're going to head down to the basement and see what this computer wants. For those of you that are wondering, I do still have Automatron 122. He's hanging out at the Dalton farm for now, and I'm going to be sending Nick back to Spectacle Island soon enough. Oddly, I just... in case you guys didn't get to hear that the first time. So, how on earth did I get down to that basement? A side note on all of this is that, yes, there are recipes so that you can make every type of Vim soda. Currently in the game, all you need to do is access the roof. Way up top there is a concrete structure with some chemistry stations. And those chemistry stations are next to a terminal. Those terminals will tell you how to make Vim. All varieties of Vim, including Vim's Captain's Blend, which will give you a small buff which will dissuade lobsters and fish-based enemies from attacking you. Very handy in this area because, well, there are tons of mirelurks and everything else around. Oh, sorry Nick, you missed the elevator. Speaking of lobsters and whatnot, we are going to go back to the place and drop the meat in the water again. I'm reasonably certain that we should be able to handle.
User is not approved to enter the medical containment area. Sorry, nothing I can do about that.
Will you get over here, Nick?
User is not approved to enter the medical containment area. Sorry, nothing I can do about that.
So, your name is Kai. What's your story?
I was originally programmed to help control medical facilities. Then I was moved here and I...
Hey.
Oh, something for that's you? Funny. A lot of my history files have been erased.
Over here.
Get in here already, you stupid...
Here, head over there.
Good plan.
Come on! There. Finally.
Scanning. Approved user detected. Synth prototype. Unlocking medical area door.
Well, are you gonna unlock it or not?
What? This thing knows what I am? How? Just who are you?
I am Kai 1.1, a computer intelligence designed to control medical facilities, specifically the room through that door.
Well, are you going to open the door or not?
We might as well grab whatever's in that room. But if there really is another synth prototype running around, we should keep our eyes peeled.
It's about dang time. Okay, bloody handprints. Some stuff. Some other stuff.
Bingo.
December's child. So this is the fancy pants gun they were talking about. I don't see much of a use for it, but it's apparently faster and lighter than most other guns like this. I'm guessing it's a rifle? I mean, really, it doesn't seem like we should have to go through all that just to get Nick into this room. I mean, I'm as much for collecting a legendary item as anybody else, obviously. But really, that seems to have taken it a bit too far. Tactical Advanced 44? I'll keep it for now. Seems like a lot of trouble to go through for absolutely no reason. But who am I to say? Now that we have this done, as it took for frickin' ever. I'm used to actually having to press the button like 50 million times and having to say, yeah, yeah, in order to actually get the conversation to progress at a decent speed, but this is ridiculous. Anyway, got that. December's Child. It's probably going to go with the rest of my collection after this. Like I said, the way up from the outside will take you to the roof. The roof has an area with a chemical station and some bottles of Vim. The Vim, of course, have a recipe in that area on a terminal. It's one of those weird looking square terminals, not like a regular computer or a wall terminal. You'll know it when you see it. I'm not really going to go back up there right now. This place was a horrible adventure for me the first time. Absolutely horrible. So, from here, I'm going to go back to the Dalton farm, which has another person in it now. So, that's nice. Automaton 122 should be around here somewheres. Because I told him to stand here while I was off doing other things. Nick. Don't tell me he's not here. I think I can hear him. He's around here somewhere, I'm fairly certain. This is something that's really starting to bother me, is going back from one land to the other using the boat. Can't just transport myself there. I can't just keep tabs on anybody or anything. Here's Nick. Here's that new settler. New settler's already taking up farming. That's good to know. Now, where is my robot? I had a robot, and I told it to come here. Don't tell me I'm going to have to go traipsing all over the wasteland to find my robot again. Well, I suppose I could just build a new one. I've wanted an excuse to mess around with some of the stuff around here. Is there a sidekick locator app? That would be helpful to me right about now. Like, did I send my robot to the wrong spot? I guess I sent him to the wrong spot. Well, Nick, where were you? I guess I'll make a new robot. Nick, he was over here last time. I swear I can hear him.
Hey.
Keep going. I don't sleep or read or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Hey,
Go on. Need something?
we should go our separate ways.
Shame. Guess I'll just head home. Won't be the same without you.
You need to head back to Spectacle Island. I'm hoping you're gonna be there at some point. My robot has gone missing. I told him to meet me here, and he's not here. I'm just gonna do this and hope he shows up afterwards, because sometimes it takes them a while to get from one place to another. In some cases it can take up to 2 hours for a sidekick to cross most of the territory they need to cross in order to get where you told them to go. That is a thing. I haven't actually heard of it since, like, the launch of the regular game. But it is more than possible that it is still a thing. It's been... well, hello! Where the heck have you been?
Is ready to serve.
This unit is ready to become a toaster at this point.
Time to hit the road.
Confirmed.
And of course, I could just make a new one. But off to completing the meat in the water quest. I mean, at this point, it's already shown me so many lobsters. I just... ugh. Marine combat armor offers exceptional protection against both ballistic and energy attacks. It is suppressed only by power armor. I've heard much of this marine armor, but I haven't seen any of it yet. I'm just supposing that it'll pop up when I get further into the quests. As per usual. down by ye olde drive-through. Over the hill, through the woods, and off to go kill junk we go. Of course, I actually had to break down and buy more ammo after last time. I feel so ashamed of myself. Are you keeping up with me? Where are you going? I'm going this way. Why are you running the other way? I swear. I thought the regular AI was bad. The AI for the robots seems to be even worse. Or maybe they just don't flow well with this area. That could be it. You know, different programs having different coding and all. That could be a thing. Oh, hello. I remember seeing you. You were annoying the crap out of me back in the other one. Back in town that one time, and I couldn't catch you because you faded away in the mist. Some bottle caps, some 44s, hermit, gas canister. This guy has a lot of crap on him. And he's got a trailer for a grill company as a shell. Yeah. Well, there's that. Crabs and lobsters and other fish beware. Now, is there anything else that's going to pop up from the mist at me? Because seriously, at this point, I am completely over it. It was fun, it was spooky, but I've already had enough problems. I mean, the mist itself hasn't really been an obstacle, and it's been painted out to be this nearly sentient force. I'm sure that's probably just local speak anyhow, but, you know, if it were actually radioactive, that might help. But then again, you'd have a constant radioactive thing, and then you'd have to use your power armor in order to counter it. Not like I don't have enough suits of power armor to counter it, for those of you that have seen my huge freaking collection of power armor. They just keep throwing them at you, too. I found the red and the green... not Moxie, the Vim. I'm confusing it with the actual name of the actual soda that they're parodying. Isn't that nice? Kill the Mirelurks. Buddy. I'm starting to think the shotgun I've got here is not all it's cracked up to be. This is supposed to be a shotgun that is actually well, you hear that one. This shotgun is a double-shot shotgun, so technically it's supposed to act like it's whatever it hits is being shot twice. And I'm not getting the vibe from that. Oh great, a Mirelurk Queen. Like seriously, at this point these things don't even faze me. I have killed like 6 of these. I don't even bother showing these half the time anymore. Like, seriously, there's no point in it. Excuse me, lady, I'm trying to do something. And I do have my stock of healing items back. As you can tell, while I scroll down the list of said, well, I got this December's child thing. Lighter and uses 5.56 ammo, 25% faster, 15% Reload. It looks like a rifle. It looks like a shotgun. But then again, I'm not good with the rifles or anything else. I'm guessing you can customize this thing and get a heck of a lot of use out of it, but it's not my taste, really. No switch. This. Get out of this. Stick myself with a stim pack. Survival thread over here. This gives me a chance to not use up ammo. Like I said, the crisis here because I'm using all my supplies much faster than I anticipated. Got her.
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems.
There. Quest done. All I had to do was kill the same thing that I've been killing the whole darn time in the regular game. Like, the kneecap or harpoon gun. I've got a couple of harpoon guns. They're not bad per se. I just don't like them. You can technically use them kind of like you would use a shotgun. Not bad. Not to my taste, but not bad. There's apparently still something alive over here somewhere. Like apparently right on this space something is still alive, but whatever. Let's move on, shall we? December's Child. I can't help but think there's something up with that name. Okay, so we've taken care of Rite of Passage, and now it's time to go back. And actually get on with the quest for this area. It only took me 4 videos. I guess you can tell they were really trying to cram a lot more content into this expansion, and I don't blame them. The last expansion, the Automaton or Automatron or whatever. Automatron? Is that the correct way of pronouncing it? I don't know. I'm not British. Yes, the Bethesda people are British. So, yeah, there's going to be a bit of a language barrier there, simply because I'm American. Anyway, they were showing us that particular rifle over there, and I have ammo for that, but I don't have that rifle.
If these knuckleheads don't trust you now, well, fuck them, right? I expect folk will be more talkative now. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plane.
Seriously. Thanks, Teddy.
You are the most peculiar main person I've ever had the occasion to meet. Take this. And, if you're inclined, socialize. It's your party after all.
The captain's hat increases wear. Somebody saw Pirates of the Caribbean recently. Increase wearer's movement speed by 10%. Damage, 2 damage resist, 2 energy resist, and 2 intelligence.
Everyone,
I'm not gonna trade in my my gas mask for this.
Now I know.
Never look a trapper in the eyes.
For all manner of harm.
I'm not. Although I bet there are a lot of people on YouTube who are going to specifically dress their characters up as Captain Jack Sparrow for the occasion. I will not. Changing tide.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
Yeah. I've done a whole lot more for a whole lot less.
Clever with words, are you? I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Nice.
And he's got an Islander's Almanac. Second one of these I've found.
You want a bite? Need to make sure I can take your order.
He's a spry old fella, he is. Let's hope I can keep up with him as he's running about wherever he's running to. I've got a couple new guns, so hopefully that'll be enough to carry me through the rest of the quest chain.
Let's head out of town. Right above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul at sea, but it'll help.
Mirelurk jerky.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
So he gave me an extra snack. Isn't that nice of him? Okay, Longfella. Where are we going? See, technically this way should...
Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
I wish I could turn up individual voices. 9 times out of 10, if I try to turn up the volume, the sounds of the game will drown out my voice. And I'm sitting right here. But I can't hear old Longfellow here for the heck of it. And he's trying to be interesting, which is more than I can say for the rest of them at this point.
We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
Lead on. See, you would think this area would be safe by now.
Stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know.
All this random crap that I've been killing as I've been traipsing about the island. Where's my robot? Darn it, I've got enough problems with that robot disappearing on me. I'm almost out of ammo for this gun. I suppose it served me well while I had it.
young lad, no higher than your knee. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. We ain't alone here.
I noticed. Okay, well, switch out to my next borrowed gun for a while. I do happen to have some harpoons on me. That's good to know. Maybe you guys can use that information for something important. Oh, I got a harpoon back. That's good to know. Oh, it's about time you showed up. Me and this old man have been having fun partying by ourselves, and I'm like, it would be really great if that robot I created specifically for the purpose of keeping me safe while I was doing crap like this would show up. Jeez. Alright, old man, where are we heading to now?
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing we don't see too many of them. Here we go!
Oh, brother. Is it just me or the fog ghouls weaker ghoul types compared to the others? They do keep saying that the fog is radioactive and it's a detriment to your health, so I suppose, you know, anything that's bad for a human is also bad for a zombie. I used to be quite the expert in zombie stuff up until The Walking Dead came out and stole my thunder.
Bringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Let's just settle down, okay?
You're right. Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you just trust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you? Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
The Children of Adam are also an enemy faction. In the regular Wasteland, you don't really get the chance to interact with them too much, though. for those of you who recall, they do hold one of the lighthouse settlements, and they are pretty freaking hard to dislodge, especially if you don't have radiation protection, because they use radiation weapons to attack you with.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone. Don't know what's more sore. Back or my feet.
Well, everybody meet the new sidekick, Old Longfellow. He's old, he's cranky, and by gum, people are afraid of him, I suppose.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, you look more like a Borg than the other members of your species, my good friend.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
In the back of my mind,
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
I remember being in my house the day the bomb.
No memories before, isn't it? I won't, but I...
Thank you. You've given me...
I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost... I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are? avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Ideals aren't going to protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
My bad. I pressed the wrong button. I was going to say I'm human. Of course, your character is human. The synths did not exist before, you know, before the bombs fell. And you were clearly alive and had a family and everything else. So, yeah, you're human, and as near as I can tell, Kasumi is human as well. The only question is, how the heck do I find her? Cole, Digine, Navin. How the heck do I get down to see her? How the heck? This is what I don't like about these buildings. An old observatory, though. Nice place to hang out.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
Look, I get it. They hired you to bring their daughter back. And I wish I could. I really do. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running for long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there, and that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Dima turning on Far Harbor? Now that would be cause for concern.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
Whatever we find out, I hope there's a way to make some caps out of it.
Well, crap. First I press the wrong button and tell him I think I'm a robot, which obviously I am not, and now I failed the strategy check in order to convince the girl to come back. Odds are, though, she sounds like she would have said no anyway, even if she does. Her parents say she's really their daughter, and she's convinced that she's a replacement for their daughter. But, you know, it kind of doesn't really matter in the long run. All this epic questing and whatnot kind of doesn't. I wish I could just convince her to go back, but I'd have to reset and do all of this all over again, and that's not something you guys need to see. So I'll bear with it for now. I have plenty of junk I can go and do now.
Dima.
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Well, what's your...
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a Sith?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
I'm getting the distinct impression that not all these people are
Thank
synths.
you. That's very kind.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed, storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I don't think all these people are synths. I'm sorry, I just don't.
That's it.
Far Harbor, the children of the atom. The fog condensers, we wanted to protect the people from being wiped out. The children think it's an affront to their god. If Confessor Martin is still alive and in charge of the children, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine vase. Dima, who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. Confessor Martin has disappeared. Confessor Tickus has taken charge. Destroy Far Harbor. Left behind his original memory banks. Pre-war defenses. Running out of time. Working on a computer program to handle the data. Hack through security in order to get to the memory banks. Send chase. Children of Adam would spot her, and then there'd be a fight. I guess we'll take Friday's program.
Never much cared to learn that trick, so.
Loop-a-doop-a-doop. Don't mind me, gentlemen. Just a confused soul trying to find answers. You don't need to concern yourself with me. Nope. Now, how the heck did I get down there in the first place? I don't think all these people are synths, to be honest.
Look.
I really don't. And I don't think I'm a synth either, so there, I pressed the wrong button.
From the Commonwealth. So wonderful.
Naveen, Cog.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island.
Esther. Yeah, no, this is, there might be something fishy going on around here, but to be frank...
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
And there's the trophy that tells you I'm doing this all for the first time. Unfortunately, I did it wrong. Whoops. Open the door. I've already hacked one computer I'm not supposed to be in. Let's hack another one, shall we?
There we go.
Open door. Flamer fuel. Fusion cell. Fusion cores. Mines. An armory. Complete with nuclear weapons. Methinks there's something going on down here. I actually didn't want to take the microscope, but you know, all's well that ends well. So, well, let's just keep going unlocking things we're not supposed to see, shall we? So, the children of Adam claimed this as a holy land for their god. Just an old storage room, it seems. They do have an awful lot of weapons around here. For those of you who don't know, the children of Adam are this crazy cult who worship the radiation that have fallen over the land as some kind of purifying godly force. This area is considered a holy land for them because the fog is a physical representation of the radiation, and apparently it's doing a number on everything.
I assume you're not playing on stage.
This D, or Day, or whatever his name is an early programmed synth who worked at the nuclear base, presumably, before the war and before the bombs fell. Now, interestingly enough, this is a military installation here, which would have been the original target for the bombs that fell on this area if any of them did. So more than likely, it was during a routine day of operation, the bombs fell, and those are the memories that D happens to have. On the other hand, since he was actually good friends with the the old leader of the Children of Adam, it's possible he had some sort of background with them. And maybe wanted to destroy
Maybe someday
everybody.
more places in the world will accept us for who we are. If it weren't for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
As for the thing with the girl, her parents claim that she is human, and I have no reason to doubt this. She apparently has reason to doubt this, but I don't know why. And, well, I wish I could simply convince her to come back, but odds are, because she's a key character in all of this, she'll never accept to just go back to her parents. But then again, I'm not absolutely maxed out on charisma, so the fact that I failed the check could just be my fault. The storage drives are on the southwest harbor. Excuse me. So, let us go there and get these things. I'm guessing the quest line will have you choose the Children of Adam and or the Synths in order to take control of the island. More than likely, the fog was just some type of nuclear weapon deployed in the war, and, you know, it just had the unexpected side effect of congealing into fog and the effects that it has on the local wildlife. Again, though, as a player, I haven't experienced any negative side effects from spending time in the fog, which, you know, is probably just going to be written off as a you are the chosen one moment. Odds are, if there were any detrimental effect, it would be too massive for players to cope with, so they just left it out. Could be... You know, it's not my place to say these things. You know, I'm not a designer, I'm not a developer. Let's just take us a little swim here and get over to the other end of the shore, cause, well, just cause. Southwest Harbor, here's the boat, and there are the things. Storage drive acquired. Victoria's trunk requires a key. Well, while I'm here, let's take a look around and see what random trouble we can get into over here, shall we? Shall we? Aha! I knew there was a guy around here somewhere. And I know my aim sucks too, so don't even comment on that. I'm much better with smaller weapons anyway. 100 some bullets for this? Oh, that's nice. Like I said, I used to keep a 45. Apparently, I left it somewhere. It is a very efficient gun if I could ever hit anything with it. Guy just sidestepped while I shoot him. But then again, I'm just standing still and shooting him, so I suppose technically I'm the dumb one here. Where's old man what's-his-face, who's supposed to be helping me with this? There's old man what's-his-face. Ow. For crying out loud. I can't believe that would actually be a very effective type of armor, but a lobster trap on one's head. But then again, I suppose anything is better than nothing. I'm not exactly up on what sort of materials lobster traps are made of. I know they're fairly sturdy. They're meant to trap powerful wild animals, so... You know what? This isn't cutting it. Where's my plasma rifle? My shotgun. That'll take care of you. Now what's this thing over here? Took care of you easily enough, didn't it? There, is that all of them now? That would appear to be all of them. So, well, that's done. Taking care of this lot. And I leveled up, apparently. Still confused as to what exactly to spend my perks on, because I have no reason to put anything else in anything. I guess to go unlock more options, I should put more in the above categories. Well, I got that bit. I'll head back to old Longfellow's cabin. Cranberry Island Bog. That's not it. Haddock Cove, nope. Rayburn Point, nope. Echo Lake Lumber, nope. Dalton Farm. Oceanarium. Eagles Cove Tannery, Eden Meadows Cinema. Horizon Flights. Arcadia. Beaver Creek National Park. Cliff's Edge. National Park Visitor Center. Old Longfellow's cabin. There it is. A lot of optional quests over here. Kind of making it difficult to actually select the icon. Can't say I'm particularly interested in all the intrigue and whatnot in the area. I mean, it is the point of this expansion, but really, I mean, I've dealt with the children of the Atom before, but I wouldn't have considered them an enemy if they hadn't attacked me first. This version of the children of the Atom, however, is apparently openly recruiting, and they're not instantly shooting me on sight, which is a big deal of what... Pearl. I've never seen you before. Okay, well, let's head over to Longfellow's cabin.
But I fished myself up. An honest to God sea bass. I got nary a hit.
That looks like it over there. Geronimo! Nothing like a refreshing dip in the radioactive waters. Gives you a healthy glow, they say. Fog condensers. There's my robot friend.
This unit is ready to serve.
Time to hit the road.
Understood.
Yeah, you can settle up here. This is your place, after all. Apparently, I'm just going to turn his house into a farm area for the Minutemen, I guess. He does not have much here. But then again, it is one cabin out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. Doesn't look like a very wide area for crafting either. And it's not really. Not very. I could set up a few shacks and a small farm around here. There are apparently 2 people here. I just can't find them. It's not like he's got a guest house or anything, so where would the other guy be? Well, never mind. The new way I like to do my farming houses, just set up a couple of boxes and be done with it. Let me guess, it's not going to snap on, but it will snap on there. Prefab. There. Now it looks kind of like an actual house instead of just a box. I really shouldn't set this place up too hard, because, you know, it's not really my place to set up. And I don't have any concrete, or ceramic, or rubber, or copper. Darn. So I can't put any resources here anyway. that for convenience. There was actually a bag of cement inside the building. Well, that solves my problems. Booyah. Now, as for defense, a couple of turrets will do. Now then, where's this other person that's supposed to be living here with dear old Longfellow? I'll give him a minute to show up, because apparently this game has something going on with it where it won't load things in correctly.
Out?
Not yet. Just stay put for now.
Right.
Well, there's old Longfellow. Found him. He's where he's supposed to be in all this mess, but who's this other person? And why don't they show up? Am I the other person? I shouldn't be. That's not how the counts for the other things work. Let's just quickly have a look around, because some of these places are quite backwards with their placement and spawn and whatnot. The Dalton Farm is quite backwards, honestly. There's an area in the back where it's like this overlook where you walk by the shore, and that's where all the people spawn from, but that's not where you actually have any room to do anything, so... Esther, I need to find this. So in order to actually get things to work, you have to force all the villagers to come around from one side over to the other, across some cliffs. It takes them a few minutes to get there. I can't seem to find anyone, but this is a rather unusual area. I'm a dolphin! Like, seriously, there's no way a human has the ability to jump like that out of water. Like, seriously, that is not happening. So, pretty swirly foggy things. Old Longfellow and, I don't know. I can't find anybody else. Oh well. Longfellow and his companion, who or whatever it is, will be fine here for now. While I'm still in the area, I'll take a walk back over to the harbor and go pick up some more of the side quests over there. don't think I'll be making a friend out of the children of Adam. Honestly, they're probably going to be the obvious bad guys of this expansion. But the thing is, you know, I'm the kind of person where as long as you don't try to shoot me, I don't really care what you do in your spare time. So honestly, if the two factions can just get along, I don't honestly care.
This ain't some innocent.
Ah, you then. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts. I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Go ahead. I'll meet you there.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
For those of you who don't know, I've already been to the Cliffside Motel.
Children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
Avery.
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
You know of anyone that could use some help?
Maybe ask Mitch at the last plank. Some people at the end of the docks might need help too. Everyone calls them the dregs.
What's the history of this place?
Well, this whole dock used to belong to the Mariner, and the fog started getting thicker. Family by family, homestead by homestead, people were kicked out of their homes inland. The Mariner was kind enough to let people stay. The harbor just kind of grew out of that charity.
I have to go.
Be well.
Well, that's nice.
Mariner.
What's up with you?
Mainlander. I got one last idea. Crazier than a box of radroaches. That hasn't stopped you before. Hull's got plenty of stopping power now. But if a Mirelurk Queen went for a frontal assault...
Has a queen ever attacked here?
Well, not yet. But I'm telling you, the island's bubbling over with menace. Only a matter of time, I reckon.
I'd like to help if I can.
I had a feeling I could count on you. Thicker walls can beat the whole mass velocity force issue. But the bigger problem is acid. Only thing I've ever seen survive a queen's acid are other Mirelurks. The Mirelurks on our islands have carapaces that are extra tough. So you gather up a bunch of the carapaces and lug them back here. Then I'll reinforce the town as best as I'm able.
Where's a good hunting spot for Mirelurks?
Crabs are crawling all over the island along the coast. But you might want to check around Haddock Cove.
Mirelurk carapaces. Got it.
Best of luck to you.
Okay. Gotta go get some Mirelurk shells that they're going to use to bolster the town's defenses. Hopefully.
Bertha.
Mister, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
I'll bite. What's the job?
Harbormen don't belong on this dock. We keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, we need land. Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you clear the land, Harbormen can wire up the condensers. Make it safe from the fog.
That's a surprisingly grown-up request.
The fog's out to kill us all. Kids included. I know the money's a joke. If my friends can resettle, I'm sure they'd do anything for you. And owe you big. Please, help.
And there's another trophy. Secure the lumber mill. That's on our next list of things to do, and move.
Captain.
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
What's there to do in town?
Brooks sells general goods. Teddy Wright's in back of his shop, and he can patch you up if you need it. Besides that, the Last Plank's a popular stop for booze and what have you. And lastly, well, if you need a gun, see Alan Lee.
I have to go.
Be well.
So why is there still
Avery.
a quest marker over your head, lady?
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
I have to go.
Be well.
There's still a quest marker over your head, and I don't know why. That confuses me. The last place we need to check up would be here. Apparently the bartender has some work for us to do. This is an RPG, so expect this at some point. Hey, bartender.
Make way.
Did you really kill the queen? The mariner said you did.
Don't pester him, Debbie. Of course he did. Now this is what a badass looks like. I fear we had you all wrong.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
Right. Holier than thou Avery got the right of it. And thanks for reminding me. Here's a round on the house.
What's your beef with Avery?
Avery was born on the island, but she left for a good long spell. Didn't come back until, well, 10, 11 years ago. And since then, she's been trying to make us adopt all sorts of mainland nonsense. I ain't arguing she doesn't do good, or her heart being in the right place, but why change what ain't broke?
Ooh, thanks.
Least I can do.
Mitch, I mean, since you did the captain's dance, maybe your uncle?
That's my own family business.
Sir, Mitch is too damn proud, but we're worried about Uncle Ken.
What's wrong with his uncle?
Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the fog condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. Oh, but he is my kin. Could you check up on him? And find some way to drag his hide back here. I'll pay, of course.
What if he won't come back?
Well, then at least check up on him, right? I'll pay the same regardless.
I'll look for your uncle.
His homestead's the old visitor center, inland. Look out, he loves his traps.
Search for Uncle Ken at the old holdout visitor center. Well, I've apparently made some headway along here and have a lot of other side quests to complete. So I'll do all of these and then get the one with the robot at some other point. I still want to know why Captain Avery has a quest marker over her head when she didn't actually offer me a quest. I guess that's just to have her around. Okay, so the holdout. Turn back the fog. Collect Mirelurk carapaces. Okay, well, I can go kill a ton of crabs. That won't hurt anything. Help chase. At a cove where the crabs are supposed to gather. Echo Lake Lumber for the holdout. The nucleus to gain access to the memories. Search for Uncle Ken at the visitor center. Unfortunately, I think he's already dead, because I've been there already, and he ain't nowhere to be seen. Let's go here first, since I already have the thing on my map. Okay, neat. Well, the fog condensers are operational, that's good. He could still be alive. The quest marker is upstairs in this unusually large building. So let's see if I can find my way inside. He's alive!
Go away! You see those corpses? They're from me! Unless you're ready for the long walk, go away!
Your nephew's worried about you. He sent me.
Mitch? My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers. Made it safe to breathe here. Glad to hear he still cares about his old uncle. But you... What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
What? What's coming?
Who knows this time? I haven't reset my traps or repaired the defenses. Quick, do what you can with the workbench supplies. They'll be here soon.
Defend the visitor center with the workbench supplies. Oh dear. Well, I do know my way around a turret or two. Let's just go for a perimeter, like, sweep of the area, I suppose. I should be able to handle the rest of it. And this area apparently needs water, too. Oh dear, no time for that. Trappers. I'm out of ammo on my shotgun. And I missed nearly every shot, too. How's that for efficiency? Well, that's one way to take care of them. it's like. Can I jump? Nope. Now then, like I was saying in the first place, I'm out of concrete again. How do I keep... Is there anything around here that would give me concrete? Yay, a stone block. That'll give me concrete. That's all I have to do for now.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Why would you possibly stay here? It's dangerous.
My family's lived here for 7 generations. I will not disrespect their memory. Now go.
Stay here and you're going to be taking that long walk yourself.
Yes, walking's good for you. Now go.
Well, there's one way of doing it. Secure Echo Lake Lumber. Well, there's Echo Lake. Fog crawler has been mutated by the radioactive fog surrounding the harbor and is seldom encountered outside the deadly mist. I'm telling you, it looks more like an insect to me. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's a mutant, so it's probably not meant to resemble anything that is a real thing. Kind of looks like a lobster, but I'm telling you, it looks like a bug. I'll take off from down here and see what's left to find. Probably do something about my radiation and heal up a bit while I'm thinking about it. Captain's Feast. I'll have some crab. It's not like I have any shortfall of crab meat these days. Where's my... What happened to... It's around here somewhere. I mean, I didn't lose it. Right away, there it is. Neat. This door does not open, which I am highly disappointed by. that was a weird way to get your hands on some Vim. Don't get the bottle out of the dang machine, you little... Cooking stove. Unlock the cash register. Might as well.
That's it.
Coffee cup. Coffee tin. This must be the place. I don't need ceramic, I need concrete. Life preserver. Aluminum canister. Well, pardon me for saying this, but it doesn't look like there's too much for me to clear out. Oh, there they are. Zombies, as per the usual.
Security operation successful.
Oh,
Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Just give me some rubber and some copper. More Vim, more money. Here's the workshop bench. Can't use until the fog is cleared. Okay, so I guess I have to get fog generators up and running. So where on earth would that be? I can certainly see how the fog is starting to turn into an obstacle up here, but it's not giving me any negative effects, but I'm guessing again that's because I'm the player character. Condensers or whatnot.
Perimeter breach. Analysis green. Neutralization operation complete.
Aha. Up through here.
Got it.
Terminals. Here we go. This should be something useful.
Jimmy, if you you don't keep that little twerp Bentley out of my face, I swears to God I'm gonna throw this fucking terminal through the wall. He saw me coming across the log rolling course before work and starts asking why I was out there at 5 in the morning. If you want to keep those extra profits rolling in, you better keep him in line.
Well, that was useless.
Analysis. Green. Security
have to bother with
operation
this guy.
successful. Resuming normal operation.
Harvester. A standard model ripper. Still nothing. I've checked out a fair bit of the island. Well, not the island, the grounds. Still haven't found anything I can use to take the fog out. If I could shoot the thing I was aiming for, that wouldn't be a problem, now would it? Oh dear. These guys have red dots over their heads, so I guess whatever answer I need will come to me after I've taken care of them. My robot's still bent on killing you. Again? There's another one. Cavalier's right leg. Well, I've cleared out the whatchamahoozits. Now, how do I actually start the fog? Such and such. Next, apparently, I've got to head down to the Haddock Cove so I can get the armor for the townspeople. Malcolm?
You got them. You got them shamblers. All dead. Fog's quiet. The land's mine again. For what you done, you can leave. Leave before I need to go a-hunting and kill.
Who are you?
My name? It's Malcolm. Malcolm. I own this land. Fog came and I didn't leave. Started breathing it in deep. Made peace with it.
I was sent to claim the lumber mill for Far Harbor.
This is my land. Keep the outsiders away. Or, let them come. Send them to me. Send all of them to me. And then I'll hunt them, salvage their gear, cut the meat. Then toss the remains for the fog. What do you say? Got cabs. Make it worth your while.
I won't be party to murder.
Well, I got no use for you.
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Well, that takes care of that, Yahoo. Now, where was I going to go? Haddock Cove. Straight that away. Well, not straight that away, but that away. I guess that little girl is going to have some fog condensers set over, or give me a way to build fog condensers or something. And from there, I'll be able to clean the fog from the area. So that should make the area habitable again. But for now, let's get these crabs that the mariner wanted. I've got to admit, at this point, the fog is really thick and actually quite difficult to see through. Although I've been in plenty of real fog. Well, hello! That bear just shoved that car aside like it was nothing. Did anybody besides me see that? Great. And we got raiders. It's not enough for the game that I find a bear. No, that's not good enough. I will also have to contend with a raider just showing up out of nowhere for no reason.
With security operations.
So where was I? Oh yes, hunting crabs. This will have to be the last thing I do for now. Unfortunately, my time is approaching the end. But I can at least shoot some crabs and you guys can watch that. This game just doesn't like me anymore. Every 5 minutes, a new thing. These charred ghouls, on the other hand, are nothing to sneeze at, unlike new fog variants. now, didn't I? Quick draw missile launcher. As if I didn't have enough missile launchers back home. Now, can I please get on with the thing I was trying to do? It's like, literally, what is the point of all this crap? I'd like you to all be dead now, please. Thank you. I have no idea what that is. This looks like a hideout for the Atom people. A lot of candles and a lot of skulls.
No way to hack this.
Shrine password key. I take it I'm gonna be here later for something. Oh, great. Haven't I killed enough things already? Jeez. Okay, well, it auto-saved. I'm currently past my time. Unfortunately, I guess we'll just have to wait until later because a raider, a bear, and a bunch of zombies could not resist my innate charms. I could have been halfway through the darn... I could have been halfway past the crabs, but now I'm afraid we're just gonna have to wait till later.